Welcome to my Stress Buster Hypnosis. My name is Alan Curtis. I'm here to help you to relieve the stresses and tension of your day. I'd like you to get comfortable now. Find yourself a chair where you can relax and be comfortable. Or you can lie down on the couch or the bed or the floor. You may want to use headphones for listening to this recording so that you don't miss any of the words or the background music. So when you're ready, I'd like you to place your hands on your thighs as you sit back comfortably in your chair, or lay down on the floor or wherever you may be. If you haven't closed your eyes yet, you can do that now. And as you take a deep breath and prepare to relax into a wonderfully comfortable state, I wonder if you can notice your arms and hands feeling heavier and even more relaxed than a moment ago. Perhaps it will be the right arm and hand that relaxes first, or maybe the left. I really don't know. But maybe you can start to notice your breath moving into your chest, filling your lungs, and then flowing out through your nose. As you breathe in again, I'd like you to notice how breathing in can bring calmness and relaxation. You notice as well that when you breathe out, you are breathing away any tensions or anxieties or any worries you may have. I'd like you to continue to breathe in deeply. That's it. Perhaps you can breathe in on the count of 3 or 4 and breathe out on the same count of 3 or 4. Let's do that. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can breathe in again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 1, 2, 3, 4. As you count your breaths, I wonder if you can enjoy that wonderful feeling that people have when there's nothing of any importance to do. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing you need to be doing, and no place that you need to be. Perhaps it's even possible to just let everything go, and to only be aware of your body resting. When people relax, they often think of or imagine a beautiful place that they have been or would like to go. I wonder if you can imagine such a place. Maybe it is a beautiful beach or a magical forest or a tranquil park. It could even be your own garden. As you look around your special place, maybe you start to notice sounds, calming sounds. Maybe you can hear water or birds singing. Maybe it is music you can hear. I really don't know, but the more you listen to these sounds, the more relaxed you feel. That's it. I wonder if there are also pleasant smells in the air, smells that fill your nostrils and fill your mind with wonderful thoughts, or possibly memories from long ago. Perhaps you can feel the air on your skin, or maybe it's the sun glowing warm and comforting on your back and shoulders. The feelings you are receiving and feeling in this special place continue to make you feel comfortable and very relaxed. And as you walk around, or maybe through your special place, I wonder if you have noticed the path. Perhaps you could move to the top of this path and look down to the end of it. Maybe there is something interesting at the bottom of this path, possibly a door or an archway. I really don't know. But as you start to descend down this path, going deeper and deeper, on 10 and 9, the door, or was it an arch, becomes closer and closer and easier to see. On 8 and 7, that's it. And so you continue to walk down this path on 6 and 5 and 4, and the further and deeper along the path you go, the calmer and more relaxed you feel. On 3, 2, and 1, deeply relaxed now, just listening to the sound of my voice. The more you listen, the more relaxed you feel. That's it. Well done. You can be relaxed and in a wonderfully comfortable state of inner focus. I once had a friend who had felt stressed for many years. She would worry all the time about how much she had to do. So much work, so many family commitments, no time for herself. Life can be so stressful for some people, can't it? And it can be difficult to find the time to relax. Do you know what I mean? As I tried to get my friend to notice her breathing so that she could relax just like you are focused on your breathing and feeling so relaxed, I told her that she could take control of her life and she could organize her time. I told her to remember that there's no need to try and control everything, to do everything at once. Do you know what I mean? All she needed to do was to relax here and now. She only needed to listen to my voice, and when she understood, she nodded her head. That's it. I asked her to slow all those thoughts and even silence them if she could. She began to feel lighter as she relaxed in comfort, her internal voice becoming slower and more silent as she even watched some of those thoughts drift away and her head starting to have more space to think and to relax. And so she watched more and more thoughts that had been causing her stress and worry just drift away, and it was curious to watch them as they drifted further and further way into the distance. And letting go with each one and relaxing deeper and deeper while watching all those stressful thoughts drift further and further away. And as you take another slow, deep breath, I'd like you to hear the sound of a sigh in your mind, the kind of sigh you might give after a long day. And as my friend started breathing comfortably, I began to talk to her about how we all know how to relax naturally and easily, because those muscles, especially at night when we sleep deeply, know how to smooth out and soften. The muscles around the eyes, releasing all the tension. The muscles around your forehead, releasing all the tension. The muscles in the jaw also starting to relax. It's a wonderful feeling to unclench the jaw and loosen all the facial muscles. You can feel the relaxing energy moving effortlessly from the face to the neck and into the shoulders. Maybe you can feel the tension disappearing as you focus on it. Maybe there is a color, or is it a special feeling as you observe all the tension in your shoulders lift and float away, just like those thoughts did. Sometimes the shoulders feel heavy. I wonder if you can make them feel heavy. And now see if you can feel the opposite sensation as the shoulders feel light and relaxed. Focus on how you can change the sensation in your shoulders. One moment there can be a heavy feeling, and then there can be a light feeling. It feels good to be able to be in control of the sensations in your body. We all want to be able to feel ourselves and free ourselves from tension whenever we want, don't we? It's our choice. We are in control. That's it. Well done. Now let the feeling sink lower and lower in your body, into your arms, your wrists and hands and fingers, to your chest and belly, down to your abdomen, relaxing every muscle as it sinks lower and lower, into the hips and back, and down into the thighs, knees, calves, and into the feet and toes. You are now relaxed totally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Enjoy that feeling for a minute. Remember this feeling as you can achieve it at any time you wish. Do you remember the friend I was telling you about? I began to tell my friend a story I had once heard about a young man in a faraway land who had started to feel stressed day and night. Life was becoming too much for him. He wasn't able to sleep well, and he couldn't enjoy his food. Sometimes his stomach would knot as he ate. He was angry all the time and irritable with his family. This may sound familiar to you. So one day, his oldest and wisest cousin invited him to go on a journey with her in her hot air balloon. He agreed and met his cousin the following day. The cousin was already inside the basket of the hot air balloon and told the young man to get in so that they could lift off and start their journey. They were both now in the basket and ready to go, but as the balloon tried to lift them and the basket off the ground, it started to struggle. It couldn't lift off. The cousin looked at the young man and said, "It's your bag. It's too heavy. What on earth have you got in there?" "All the things I need to think about," said the man. The cousin told him that there was no need to carry around all that with him all the time. There was no point, and it was preventing him from lifting off and going where he wants to go. The man started to realize that his cousin was right, and he really didn't need to be carrying all that stuff, that stressful, worrying stuff, around with him all the time. He realized it was indeed too heavy and always stopped him from doing what he wanted or going where he wanted, and even feeling how he wanted to feel. Do you know what I mean? So he lifted up his bag and put it outside the basket, and instantly the basket became lighter and looser, and the balloon started to lift off with ease. And the man and his cousin went up and up into the sky. It was such a beautiful, clear, sunny day. He could see his house clearly and thought, what a lovely home I have. I'm so grateful to have this home. And all the people who live in it with me, who love me and cherish me. He then looked down, and in the distance there was a small black dot. Why, that's my bag with all my stuff, he said. He smiled to himself for how small and insignificant it looks from up here. The warm air brushed his face and filled his lungs, and as he breathed out, he felt more relaxed and calm and at peace than he had ever felt in his life. The balloon landed, and the man thanked his wise cousin and started to walk back up the path to his house with a feeling of calm and peace and rest that could be felt in every part, even every cell of his body. Do you know what I mean? Now that he knew what this feeling was and how it felt, he was sure he could feel it again and again many times in the days, weeks, months, and years to come. And you too can feel this way whenever the bags you are carrying feel too heavy. And as you walk back up that path, I will count to 5, and at the count of 5, you will be wide awake. You'll have beautiful feelings flowing through your body, calm and peaceful thoughts flowing through your mind, and these wonderful, calm and peaceful thoughts and warm feelings will remain with you. They will remain and stay with you even while you feel energized and alert. So getting ready now as I count up to 5. Coming up the path on 1 and 2, starting to feel more alert on 3 and 4, and on 5, opening your eyes and feeling wide awake and alert. Welcome back. I hope you had a pleasant journey. We'll talk to you soon. This is Alan Curtis, bidding you good day.